Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Gut Podcast. This is episode number 8, I believe. If not, I'll correct it right here. This is just me, Greg's unscripted thoughts, saying whatever's on my mind. You know what? I wonder if I should even. I don't know. Life is good for me. Life has been easy. You know, I can't even. I guess what I'm trying to say, I shouldn't have the right to complain about anything. You know, we all go through things growing up as kids and throughout our lives in all kinds of other situations, you know. And I always feel that me personally, I have no right to complain about anything. I've been given a lot, either by my parents or other loved ones. People have poured into me and given me things, and been helped financially with other situations, and I've been taken care of. I think I don't think. I know I'm getting to a point where some of these ideas, these dreams, these ventures that I want to look into, this is the time to do them. I can't wait anymore. I know at the beginning of this year, 2024. Oh, before I continue, it's Sunday. Well, yeah, it's Sunday, February 25th, and right now it's 4:12 a.m. and I'm still awake because my mind is thinking about this kind of stuff. So I figured, just turn the camera on, get it out. Where was I? Well, I need to make these things happen. These ideas that I have, these dreams, these business ideas, all these notebooks full of ideas that just run out of my head, but then have no execution for a large number of these. I put down so many ideas, and then I never take the time to implement strategies to complete a lot of these ideas. And the funny thing with time is, I know years ago I used to say, oh man, I don't have the time. But then you get to a point where you realize, wow, I waste a lot of time watching TV. I waste a lot of time scrolling on social media. I waste a lot of time looking at TikTok, Reels, Shorts. I don't know how much time goes by with that. I have no excuses. I'm an able-bodied person who's has a great support system behind me, and I just feel like I'm failing because I'm not where I want to be. I've tried other things, and who knows? I know you've probably seen the meme or the image where it's like two people digging a tunnel, and then one person, then like behind both tunnels, you'll see like a wall of diamonds. and one person quits right before they get to the diamonds, and then the other person just keeps on digging, keeps going, doesn't stop until they get to where they need to go. I feel that, not feel, I know that I've been the person who, it feels like I'll be right there with something really special, and then I come up with some kind of excuse to stop. Maybe it wouldn't have worked out. Maybe it would have. How will I ever know? Because I didn't finish. This year, I can't do that anymore. I just can't. I've changed a lot. Exercise more regularly. I've been working on diet, been fasting a lot more often. So I'm putting building blocks together so that I can be more, not the word is not consistent, but more will to follow, to finish things through and not stop right before I get to the diamonds. And that's not happening anymore. I can't do that anymore. I just can't. I can't. There's so many things I want to do. Things that I want to do, a lot of them are pretty expensive. So I need the funds to do them. So I need to find other ways to make more money. Now, one thing I've been doing recently, well, not always, I can't say always, but for the past, I want to say 3, probably 4 years, I've been reading a lot more often. I went from transition from reading like the physical books to listening to a lot more audio form, because I can listen to the book while I'm either putting some stuff together at the house, while I'm driving to run errands or something like that. So I enjoy the audiobooks more now. And there's a book that I finished recently called The $1 Million Weekend. Great title. By Noah Kagan. Noah Kagan's a YouTuber who I've got a ton of value from his content over the years, podcasts and a lot of videos that he's done. And when I found out he had a book coming out, I had to get it, to show appreciation. Now, my goal with starting his book was to finish the book from beginning all the way to the end, something that I haven't done a lot. I'll listen to a book. There's been most times I'll listen to a book 90% of the way, or I'll read a book 95% of the way, like the physical book, and then just don't finish it. Like, what's the point? It's like, I'm just thinking to myself, what's the point of doing that? Taking all these hours reading the book and then stopping before you're done. So I told myself, this book, I'm not going to read any other books until I finish this one all the way through. Because I know me, I'll be interested in a subject, listen to it for a little bit, and then something else come up. Like, all right, move on to the next thing before I finish. Not doing that no more. That's done. That's done with. I'm not doing that anymore. Now, his book is the first book that, oh, hold on. Oh, there we go. All right. This book is the first one that I chose to finish from beginning to end, and the strategies in the book, I promised myself to do every single thing the book said. Everything the book said. I know, I guess I can mention a couple things without ruining it for people. One of the things early on in the book, he suggested that the readers do is ask someone for $1, family member, friend, $1 for basically to invest in a new business idea, and then you give that person updates on your business idea. And another thing that's pretty cool too, and I can see how it helps. This next strategy is to, anytime you're at a store in the checkout line about to check out, or if you're in a restaurant, or wherever you are where you're purchasing items, ask for 10% off. You don't have to have military discount or any of that kind of stuff. Just randomly ask, can I get 10% off? Right at checkout. And I'm sure probably about 100% of the time they'll say, what? No. And then just when they say no, okay, cool. And this strategy is to help with rejection. And I was like, wow, this is such a good idea. And I've been doing it a lot recently. I forgot to do it at a restaurant I went to recently, but the first time I did it, it was at CVS. Was it CVS? Wait, no, it was at a cookout restaurant, little fast food place. And when I gave the lady my card to pay for the food in the drive-thru, said, "Hey, can I get 10% off?" And then and then she looked at me like, just confused, like, huh? I was like, "Can I get 10% off?" No. And I was like, okay. And I was like, shoot. And then she just started laughing, so it seemed like it was easy. It seemed easy. I promise you, it seemed easy, but after I ordered the food before I got to the window, I was like, oh, this is going to be easy, man. This is going to be the first time I'm going to ask for the 10% off. This is nothing. I wasn't nervous or anything at all. As soon as I pulled up to the window and the window opened, all of a sudden I got nervous. I'm like, why am I getting... I was like, I've been in a lot crazier situations and have done some other stuff to where this shouldn't be something that bothers me. But as soon as I got up to the window, I got nervous, but and my mind was something in the back of my head kept trying to tell me, oh, you don't got to do it this time. Just do it next time. You don't have to do it. You just wait till next time to do it. But then, the new mindset that I've created for myself now, going forward, starting in 2024 even before 2024, it was like mid-December of 2023. I was like, I'm following through, and I'm not going to push things off anymore. Instead of listening to that voice in the back of my head that kept telling me not to do this, I listened to my new mindset that said, do it. You're here. Get it over with. And I did it. And after I saw the lady laugh and smile, it felt like a weight got lifted off my shoulder, which is kind of crazy. And yeah, long story short, I'm working on myself. I thought I worked on myself enough, but if you're not always learning or always trying to sharpen your mind and build that discipline in your life and structure, things are just never going to be able to stay in place. And I have a duty to my family, my children, my wife, and I need to make all of their dreams come true. I need them to never worry about money ever. And I have to do I have a mission that I need to complete. That's it. So I wanted to get that out. And that's what I've been thinking about most of the night. I was supposed to be editing some videos and some content and working on some new art ideas. But this is the only thing that's been on my mind. I have to win. My version of what I think winning is, and that's finances. I need for my wife and my children to never have to think about money or stress about money or bills, or I don't want them to ever think about that anymore. And my goal for this year, should I say? I think I put it in a Twitter post for a friend of mine, like a response to one of his tweets. But my goal is I will be extremely financially able to make all of what I'm mentioning right now happen within the year 2024. I have exact dates. I just don't know if I should put that out here on YouTube or out for everyone else. This is something that's for me. Now, how am I going to get there? That part I haven't figured out yet. But I know it's going to happen. I feel different. My mind is, I know it's been foggy in recent weeks. And I believe that's more of me not getting sleep and being up at right now 4:29 a.m. That kind of stuff. So I'm going to look back on this video and be in disbelief of like, wow, I did it. What I set out to do, I did it. All the goals that I had set for the year 2024, I accomplished them all. And I'm really looking forward to that, to accomplishing all my goals for the year and being able to give my family. I know one of the first things I want to do is just give my family the vacation of a lifetime, something that they'll never forget, a memory that's gonna last forever, and that's what I want to do this year. That's one of the things I want to do. There are many other things, but I'm not going to put them all out on here. Um, I'm not even really sure where I started with all this, but this is where I am right now. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I got some more thinking to do. I'm going to be successful in 2024. What I accomplish in 2024 will have my family in a position where we will never have to worry about paying a bill ever again. Our finances are going to be in excellent shape. And I'll be able to treat my family members to some of the finer things in life. And I know people say money doesn't buy happiness, but money does buy freedom, and it buys away your stress, if that makes sense. I love you all. If you made it this far, you're a champion. I know my voice, especially at 4:30 in the morning, monotone. I need to have more energy behind my words. But this podcast isn't for me to be animated and trying to entertain. This is just me getting the words out straight from the gut. No edits. Well, at least I might put like images here and there, but no edits as far as the audio, no chopping up, just straight through. And if you made it this far through all of that, you're a superhero in my eyes. So thank you so much. Appreciate your time. I love you all so much. And for the people in the future and for my future self, I'll see you soon. I'm going to be extremely successful, and I'm going to accomplish all my goals for 2024. This is Greg Seals, again, speaking on February 25th, 2024. Peace.